antibacterial wipes. You can see it to see what's up. Oil, I always swear by it. So that's gonna be the first beginning of all the beginnings. Next on your face, the perfume oil. So even if I don't use perfume, and then I also oil my hand in case it's a bit ashy from too much washing of hands and using the wipe. Absorb it, although we fasten them up because we yeah, my gele that I used in the other film, I'm using it today as my blouse. Okay, yeah, you have to do what you gotta do. So the gele is gonna this is very important, especially if you're getting younger and your eye is not as white as it should be. This I will advise you to put it before you sleep, but I'm just showing you guys new things I've added to my beauty routine. Okay, this was recommended to me by my eye doctor, but you can always buy it off the counter. Oh, at the corner of there, don't let it touch your eye though. Twinkle twinkle, close the eye. I do this before I start the makeup. So face, so you don't hurt somebody. So this is it. I hope you guys will see eyebrows, the little tiny eyebrows I have left, and then I use this to clean it up, clean off the part that you don't want in there when you draw your eye pencil. That's all. Okay, but I've been doing this for ages, so I know where to go and how far. Just clean it up to make it look fresh. So you see here, compare here to here, right? It's just a little foam. So I always clean around here, clean it up. It's okay. The alcohol, and you can reuse this. If you're scared of infection after using, you can get rid of it. I normally reuse mine because I'm the only one that uses it. If you're a makeup artist and you have to go do people, please, one use for one person to avoid contaminations. Please, please, please. Actually from Ross, you see, I got this from Ross. The butter, if you have very dry skin, we have here calming lavender. If you have sensitive skin or irritated skin, lavender will calm you down. We have here jasmine if you need it to soften your skin, and we have here rice water mask. So I'm going to use this today. Juicy, oh my goodness, look. So I'm going to put it on my face. It's actually you can expand it. This one is very flexible. It's on your face at least 5 minutes. Leave it on for at least 5 minutes. Okay, and there's still extra water here, extra liquidation. Look, drip drip. See, this part you can just add it. I always put this around the eye area to get extra juice. Okay. Just lay down like this, and 15 minutes time you take it off, and your skin will just, the next one to be just plumpy. I need the rice one because I have oily skin. I like the nutrition on it. It's yummy. So I'm gonna use this ice cold from the freezer. I use it on my eyes. Why this is on? That's I'm like double taxing. Okay, so this can be going on while the face is absorbing. Yeah. It's getting warm. I'll change to this. Okay, I'll change to this. Yeah, oh, it feels so good. I'll change to this. And the eye bag, ooh, from my great grandma, from my daddy's side. That's where I got that one from. So that is not a joke. But this works, helps it to calm down, and it's draining. It's drain always helps me. And if you don't have this equipment, just put a spoon in the freezer. Put a spoon in the freezer and use it. Use the spoon when it's frozen. Put a spoon in the freezer overnight, and the next morning you use it for the both eyes. That helps too. Sake. I could leave it longer for the sake of time. My body is absorbing. I let it absorb everything. So just to tell you guys how I do my thing, why that is happening, the next thing I found, purple lip scrub. Purple lip scrub. And then scrub it with my skin makeup. At this stage, I wipe it off vigorously because it also helps with blood flow and helps your lips to plop up. After I got the color, okay, this is not my final do. This is just to keep the lip moist, okay? Don't worry. The thing, so I couldn't return it, the tag. So I decided to keep it. I had no choice. It's so expensive. This is like $17. NYX marshmallow. And I didn't care for it, but because now I can't return it, I decided to use it. Guess what? This is amazing. Like, amazing. Look at it. You don't need a lot. See? That's all you need. One pump. It actually feels and smells like marshmallow, to be honest with you. Like I do. I don't rub. You pat, 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 pat. This time the other things have dried up, okay? Pat is fine. It's well snatched. So pat, 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 whatever left can put in the rest. But that's all you need. For real. That's it. Right? We're gonna powder our face right now. And sometimes I use Maybelline Fit Me, or I can use Juvia's Place. These are the powders I use. Anyone works. It's not dirty, it has my powder already on it. Okay, sometimes I use this to push it in, and sometimes just one. Okay, see, Mary Kay translucent. Like I said, it doesn't matter the color, as far as it's my face powder color. I'm using it where I start, so I deposit most of the powder there, which is my nose. That's it. My nose is everything. Once my nose is okay, every other part, then my cheek. That's just the T-zone. Yeah. This is a concealer, but a dark color from Elf. But I didn't mind. You know, I used it and I loved it. So I'm like, you know what? I know it's a concealer. Who cares? So I'm just going to use it all over my face. It's a concealer. No worry. So I'm using concealer now. But it's a dark one. Okay? It's my skin tone. And it covers well. So I'm like, well, you can use it. Maybe somebody sends you a concealer that is darker than you. Honey, you could use that as your foundation. Just use less. Because concealers have more coverage than foundation itself. You can divide it evenly and you're good to go. Just use a foundation that's a bit darker than my skin. So it's like I start already the contour before I even use a contour stick. That's what I do. And the redness of the concealer helps also conceal whatever it is you don't want everybody to see. Let's put it that way. So I'm using this from Juvia's Place foundation stick in Congo. I use it as contour. Here we go. So I ran out. So I'm going to do this, and not just that, this also makes my face light. It reflects light on my face. Okay, so let's go. I'm going with this is Mary Kay powder. I've had darkest Mary Kay translucent powder. That's what I will use first of all to start my blending process. So I put this around my eye because I don't want it to bleed into. If I'm not talking to you guys, I will do this in a few minutes. But I'm talking to you guys, so don't worry. It doesn't take that long. I don't want the contour, the stick contour I put. I don't want it to bleed into the concealer. So I powder it so that to keep it from running over. So once I locked it, to lock it up. This is to cut. Yeah. Make sure it's dry. I use this NYX. I can use any one I like, but this NYX one, see this one I've overused it. This is even finished. The yellow one, I love it. But I found out this one works too. This one on top. Over it now. Action time. See, concealing time. I put it across. I've made a demarcation now. So that applying the product. It stops. Reflection of light stops your lips here. a little bit, and then you tap tap tap. You don't want it to be too conspicuous. Tap tap tap. Okay, I'm putting it up. See, that's what I'm doing. So I make sure it's cleaned underneath. This is my everything. Juvia's Place Calamari powder. For my skin tone, this is my, because it has yellow tone, I am very proud of because it has a little bit of orange in it. It also hides imperfection, if you may call it so. So I start, whenever you're using powder, start from the place you need it the most, and then I start from here. I do this too, from here. That's where I need it the most. Okay, so I'm only putting the powder to even it up. Okay, now I'm going to put in the middle. I'll put something a bit lighter. So I'm using Maybelline Fit Me number 20 translucent powder, because this one is not as expensive as the Juvia's Place one. So this is a way to save money a little bit, and it works. If not, I can use Juvia's Place for everything. But if you want to lose extra 10 pounds, if you want to, do this. Do this from the middle of your ear to the side here. See, that gives you extra snatch. Middle of your ear. You see what I did? That will give a little bit more snatch than regular. It looks, when you blend it, you see what I mean. So I'm using the extra one now to put on top here, like in the name of the Father and of the name of the, because you want your face to be balanced, that's all. So we're done like this. At this point, I have this. I put it around my very expensive Juvia's Place powder. For me, you know, everybody is relative to them. Some people, this is not expensive. For me, yeah, it is what it is. So I leave this. This is for correction and every other thing, and for traveling. Put it away. Now let's go. From Mary Kay, and I dip it round and round, swirl it round, dip it round. This is gonna remind the contour that they need to be where they need to be. So I leave it out. It's really fluffy, very fluffy powder brush. So now I brush everything out very lightly. You know, I'm not causing any trouble, just lightly. And here I dab dab dab, because guess what, this is a very delicate part of my face, around my eye area. This is so light, I barely touch the brush. Okay, I'm not pushing it, and then I just sweep it out. Sweep it out. This one too, sweep it out. We don't need it anymore. It has done its job. No extra powder left. Okay, no extra powder. Swept everything off. Contour, and I do my nose area. Nose area, contour. I do underneath the eye because I don't need more it to be too light anymore. Here has to be a bit dark. That's what I do. This area, just this part, this part closer to my nose. This part, see, I close my eyes. So I've been doing this for ages. I know what's going on. See, I contoured it out. It's like I'm sweeping it off. And here now, see here, I do it here. I do here. So here, then I just melange it. Okay, this, we're done. I don't want to see any demarcation. Just has to be some gradient of everything fading out. No demarcation. So I just see what I'm doing. Pop, beat. Okay. You already know this the new routine. What I do for my eyes. I put that powder again. Just so this is brown pencil. Walmart. This is Wet and Wild. I use this lip crayon that I get from Sally Beauty, just to give it a little bit more oomph. This is a bit almost red purple. but you don't notice it. At least I don't. I don't know if you guys do. This is for quick makeup when I'm like rushing out from the house and I don't have time. When I don't have time to do more, just put this pen, eyebrow pen, okay? This is in dark brown. So this seals the whole deal. And you see, I didn't do the beginning part, okay? So it's not too aggressive. Let's start here and just go down. It's so fast and you just see it.
The chef at the pan out. So when it's just giving a hand out, you wonder we taking a band out to give you a reason to stand out. With all the people who see us, someone that just how long